Hi everyone, Miss Fisher here, and today we're going to be reading The Class Trip from the Black Lagoon. We are going to be reading up to Chapter 7. Now, if you remember, a few weeks back, we were reading the picture book version of the Black Lagoon. Now this is the chapter book version. Let's get started. Chapter 1, The News Blues. We're going to take a class trip tomorrow. It's our first class trip. I hope it's a first class trip. I've read about the Titanic. Only the first class passengers got the good food and lifeboats. I hope we don't hit a giant ice cube and go down the sink. Maybe we won't take a boat at all. Maybe we'll fly on an airplane. I still don't know what holds those things up. Then again, maybe we'll take a train. I know what holds them up. Bandits. They say getting there is half the fun. What's the other half? Getting back, of course. Chapter 2, Exploring the Subject. In my history book, I learned a lot about some famous class trips. Lewis and Clark's class went across America. They couldn't find one open motel. A kid named Chris Columbus sailed across the ocean. He got very seasick. Marco Polo walked to China. He met a real emperor. Richard Brid's class went to the South Pole. They met a real emperor penguin. And Neil Armstrong's class went all the way to the moon. He didn't meet anybody. I wonder where we're going and whom we're going to meet. Chapter 3, Destination Speculation. Freddie calls. We talk about all the possibilities. Then we pick out our favorite one. Freddie wants to go to Pizza Mutt. I choose Disneyland. But we'll probably be going to the Nature Museum or an art museum. At one, you look at the charts. At the other, you look at the arts. Freddie still holds out for Pizza Mutt. He always looks on the bright side. He's an optometrist. Then Eric calls. He always looks on the dark side. He's what they call a messimist. He says that there's a 50% accident rate on class trips. Half the class will be carried off by wild animals, fall off a high mountain, or drop into a deep hole. We choose our favorite. We both pick dropping into a deep hole so that we can pretend to be golf balls. Then Randy calls and says that sometimes you go to a really dangerous places. Your parents have to sign a release form. One class went on a picnic to an active volcano. It erupted and all they ever found were 15 toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Another class took a trip to Antarctica. Is there an Uncle Arctica or a Cousin Arctica? They're still defrosting. My mom says that the first place I have to go to is bed because I have to get up early tomorrow morning. Chapter 4, Wonder and Lightning. It's hard to fall asleep. I keep thinking about all the places we could go. And I worry about all the things that could happen. We might make a journey to the center of the earth. But in the middle, it's like the hot fudge on a sundae. I don't even like to go into a closet. I'm happier when I can see the sky. Eric says I have closet-rophobia. If we go far enough, then we'll come out into China. Then we could eat lunch at a Chinese restaurant. Or maybe we'll just go to the bottom of the ocean. There are many things down there with lots of teeth and lots of arms. It's also very dark. The deepest that I've ever been in the ocean is up to my ankles. Maybe we'll go to Mars. They put you to sleep, and when you wake up, you're there. The things on Mars are even weirder than the things on the bottom of the ocean. They've got bigger teeth, longer arms like springs, and fingers like plungers. Their eyeballs are on stalks and wave around in the air. They all have bad breath and breathe through their ears. You have to put your head in a fishbowl and walk around in slow motion. Where in the world are we going to go? Or where out of the world? I close my eyes and wonder. Chapter 5. This must be D-Day. The alarm goes off at 5:30 in the morning. I hate getting up early. The chickens aren't even up yet. And I shuffle into the bathroom. My eyes are hardly open. I squeeze out some toothpaste and brush my teeth. Boy, it sure tastes weird. I look at the tube and it says, brown shoe polish. My shirt feels very small. Then I discover that my head is in the sleeve. My pants feel odd too. I discover they are on backward. At least I won't mess up with my shoes. Wrong again. I have the left one on my right foot and the right one's on my knee. This is not going to be a great day. Chapter 6. Off we go. I wonder what I should pack. Randy says that you have to be prepared for anything. He says that he's taking snowshoes, malaria pills, signal flares, a snake bite kit, and a lifeboat. I think I'll take my lucky rabbit's foot. Of course, it wasn't lucky for the rabbit. Oh well, I stumble downstairs for breakfast. I grab a box of cereal and pour some into a bowl. Then I pour in some milk. It all bubbles up. I look at the cereal box. It says dishwashing powder. I guess I'll skip breakfast. I open the front door and step outside. It's dark and full of coats. Wrong door. I try again and really step outside. It is just as dark, but there are no coats. Even the early birds aren't up yet. I feel like an early worm and wriggle to the corner. I wait there with my brown teeth chattering. Out of the gloom comes two lights. It's the school bus. Mr. Fenderbender opens the door and I get on. All the kids are there, sitting stiff and staring straight ahead. They all have brown teeth. Everybody's breath smells horrible. A green fog covers all the windows. I guess we won't be singing camp songs today. After 4 minor collisions, Mr. Fenderbender stops and tells us to get out. Things have to get better, don't they? All right, guys, that was chapter 1 through 7 of the class trip from the Black Lagoon. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and we'll finish it next video, okay? All right, see you next time. Bye.